and today is the day I am starting my new tutorial series on how to create your very own Black Ops 3 custom zombie map. Now, if you've always wanted to make your own zombie map, this is a perfect opportunity and the perfect time to really get to grips with the mod tools, the raiding application, and all other aspects of Black Ops 3. Now, I've been mapping myself for over 3 years, which is a decent amount of time, but I'm not exactly amazing at it. There are so many other people that are amazing at it, but I know the basics really, really well. And this is why I'm creating these tutorial series, just to help you guys make your own creations and help build your knowledge on how to really implement your own ideas into zombies, making that zombie map you've always wanted. Now, to start off, you will need, obviously, a Call of Duty Black Ops 3 for the PC. Now, preferably get it on Steam because, well, actually, always get it from Steam because that's the only place you'll get the mod tools from. Now, as you can see here, I have Black Ops 3, I have all the DLC. You don't need all the DLC in order to get the mod tools. That's very important. A lot of people ask, oh, do you need all the DLC to get all the different assets? No, you just need Black Ops 3, and once you have that, so once you have Black Ops 3, what you're going to do is you're going to navigate to the Library tab and go to Tools. Now, if you scroll down, you'll see this little section that says Call of Duty Black Ops 3 Mod Tools. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to install these tools, and it'll probably take about a couple of hours because it is about like a 20 to 30 gigabyte download, so it is quite a substantial amount. But give it a few hours, it'll be done. It's worth it, trust me. So once you've done that, what you need to do is when you stay on this tab, you right click on your Black Ops 3 mod tools, go to Properties, go to DLC, and you should see this thing that says Black Ops 3 mod tools additional assets. Now you need to click install, and you need to install these assets because it's really important to have so much in the background where you can create what you want to create. If that's a good explanation, I'm not sure. But anyway, once you've installed these, now this will take even longer, sadly, than the original mod tools because it's about maybe a 40 to 50 gigabyte download. I know, pretty sure it's like over 150 gigabytes for entire Black Ops 3 now, but it's worth it, trust me. That'll take you quite a while to install, maybe like 3 hours possibly. Once you have that, you're pretty much set to start making maps. It's that easy. When you download these tools, you'll get a thing called Launcher. Now, Launcher is something that you do to access all your maps and stuff. I'll show you. I've pinned it to my taskbar just to make it easier for me. You don't have to. You can just go to mod tools and click, I don't know, play game, and it does open it up like this. It gives you this console window, which is completely pointless, but it does give you a launcher, and it does work. Either way, that's why I've pinned it to the taskbar, easier. Anyway, when you open it up, oh, there's my project there. Oh, when you open it up, you'll get this. Now, compared to the original launcher for World at War, this is so much more simplistic. You have no idea how much torture we had to go through back in the day. But focusing on today, what you have is simply all your maps, all your mods, compiling, which is to build your map together, to put the pieces and everything into the Black Ops 3 engine in order to make it work. Lighting is, as you would expect, lighting, the different styles of lights, your spotlights, your reflection probes, which are, I'll come to those in a later video, and beside this you have a lighting quality selection. Now, when you're compiling for the first time, I would use sort of a lower, maybe low or medium, because it's a lot quicker. But see, if you're going to release your map, as your final release is to, publish it in a workshop for everyone to see, you want to be clicking high just to give it that extra bit of quality. Now, there's something I didn't cover up here where it says full. That, if you're compiling with full, it will compile everything. All your models, all your textures, everything. It takes a while, but if, for example, you've just gone in and you've just edited some scripty thing, just say a scripty thing for now, you can just click Ents, and it'll just compile all the entities, which are your scripting side of things. So that means it doesn't have to compile everything again, which means it's a lot quicker. It's quite useful. Back in the day, we had to fully compile it from the beginning. It was a nightmare. Let me tell you that. Linking is essentially putting all your scripts, link your scripts with the map. For example, if in the future you've added a gun, like say the Mauser C96, linking it will link that gun into your map so that it's tied together, so that once you've linked it, that's a mod. That is the modification that you have created. Running simply, as it says on the tin, runs your map. So for example, if I clicked MP Combine or MP Giant, these two maps, by the way, MP Combine, MP Giant, and ZM Giant, sorry, are the maps that you get by default. So that means that you can just open them up and edit them. It does take a while to open them up because of how detailed they are, but they are the actual Treyarch maps, which is really cool. So you can just play them however, you can make a map and just play it off a bit get-go. Okay, so now we are moving on to creating and showing you how different parts of this interface work. So here we have the new map tool, which is essentially to create a new map. You click it and you change it to, for example, change it from an MP mod. So if you want to make a multiplayer map, you could do that. If you want to make a mod like to anything, like, I don't know, add something to the map, I'm not sure, but you could do that. And a ZM is probably what you're wanting right now, and that's to create your very own zombie map. So you name it something, it has to start with ZM underscore. If it doesn't start with ZM underscore, it will not work. It's very important, it will not work if it doesn't have ZM underscore in the start. So let's say name it ZM underscore YouTube. Press OK, give you this dialog box. It tells you everything's been created, everything's working, everything's going well, which is a good thing. So you can see that your map would have been created here. So what you do is you click that, you can check it if you like, doesn't matter. Then what you want to do is you want to always right click it, open map in Radiant. Then it will open it. It should at this stage sort of build, like, not build, but implement the assets you've downloaded from the additional assets pack and the other parts of the mod tool, so it might take a little bit longer than I am right now because I've launched this thousands of times. So once you've got it open, now your setup will not be like this. I've moved around to make it easier for myself. All you need to do is just take a tab and just drag it wherever. So if you want to pop it out, you would just right click and float window and it pops out for you. There you go. Just drag it back in if you want to. You can resize stuff, you can redo stuff, whatever. Just drag it into each. Okay, so once you've done that, you'll be given a test level. Over the next tutorial, I'll go over what this setup is like and what these mean, like the volume boxes and all these fun things, and it's really confusing at first, but trust me, it's completely fine. You'll get used to it, it'll be fine. But yeah, that covers most of the basics. If you have any questions or queries, leave it down below. I'm sure to get to them at some point. Don't worry, I'll answer your questions. Don't worry. So yeah, I'll see you in the next part, hopefully. And if this tutorial has been any use to you so far, just hit the like button and subscribe. It really does help me out a lot, and really does support me on my future maps as well, as long as you guys are enjoying the stuff I'm putting on my channel. So that about wraps it up. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next part.